Okay, welcome back, students. Okay, project's starting to take shape. So at this point, you've traced your side view onto your car, you've cut it out, okay, and you're ready for proceeding to the next step. So if you go back to your 3-view sketch, you're going to take that top view, you're going to go ahead and cut it out, okay, and then the next step is going to be tracing it onto the wood block, okay. And one of the reasons why we waited to do that, at least for my design, is that if I were to trace this design onto my wood block, those lines that I traced would have been cut away, okay, with these cuts. So kind of an important step in the process. So at this point, I'm going to show you how to trace your top view onto your car. Now, just because it's the top view doesn't necessarily mean we need to trace it along the top of the car, okay? What we're going to do is trace our top view onto the bottom of the car, okay? So I'm going to take and align my hidden lines for my axles with the axle holes that are drilled, okay? You can also make sure that from front to back your pattern lines up as best as you can, okay? So once I've got it as close as possible, go ahead and take some tape if you've got some at home, okay? Tape your pattern down. And then go ahead and trace the contour of your design onto the wood block. Just going to repeat the same kind of process of sketching in your design onto the wood block, okay? And this one's going to be a little more difficult because you're working along a surface that has been cut with your coping saw. Again, just take your time and make sure that you're doing good work. Hope everybody's having a good day at home. Okay, got most of my tracing done. And then I can go ahead and finish up some of the edges where my tape was. Okay, so those lines that I just traced represent my next cuts. Again, feel free to locate where your relief cuts are going to be for your saw. I'm going to put about 3 of them on each side. And again, those are going to help me with my cutting. Okay, so that concludes the lesson on tracing your top view onto your CO2 Dragster wood block.